A very good morning to all of you students. I welcome you in my social science class. Yes, and in social science we are studying chapter and subject new. Yes, we have started with a new subject of social science. Yes, that is social and political life 1. And in our earlier class we have discussed about unit 1 chapter 1 understanding diversity. Yes, unit 1 diversity, and in this we have discussed about chapter 1 understanding diversity. We have discussed some points, some topics of this chapter in our earlier class. So today students we will first do the recapitulation what we studied in the earlier class, and then we will move to today's topic discussion. So in our earlier class, we have discussed about diversity, that what is diversity. We have also discussed about making friends, that how difficult it is to make friends which are of different background, different culture, yes, and different religion. So it is not very easy to make friends. Yes, you know that to make a friend, it is difficult to make friends. Yes, and we have also discussed about inequality, where we have discussed that inequality is a lack of opportunity and resources. And we have also discussed about the another type of inequality, that is caste system. Yes, we have discussed about caste system, that on the basis of work, earlier the people on the basis of work were divided into caste system. Yes, so let's first do the recapitulation what we studied in earlier class, and then we will move to the further topic of this chapter. Okay, so let's start. All these different people who come from all kind of backgrounds and belong to all kind of religions and cultures help to make India so interesting and so diverse. So as students we are discussing about diversity. We all know that all the different type of people who come from different kind of background and belongs for to different kind of religion and culture help the to make India interesting and diverse. Diverse means different. We not only don't look exactly like each other, but also differ in terms of the language we speak, the cultural background we have, the religious rituals we practice and we observe, and of course the way we do the writing and drawing. So we are different in one or the another way with each other. Yes, by now you must have recognized the many ways in which you are quite like some of your classmates, and other way in which you are different from them. So now you have understood that we all are different. We are different with our classmates, we are different with our neighbors. So every person has a different background, culture, religion, yes, writing style, drawing style. So all this is a diversity only. What does diversity add to our life? Yes, how did India become like this? Are all kind of difference a part of diversity? Can diversity also be a part of unity? These all questions answer we will find in this chapter. Okay, so let's look forward to the other topics of this chapter. So as we discussed in the earlier class also, that making friends is not very easy. Do you think it would be easy for you to make friends with someone who are very different from you? Yes, students, or no? No, it is not very easy. So there I shared yesterday a story about making a friend. There were two children, two boys, Sameer Do and Sameer Ek. Now you would be knowing their names, yes, because in the earlier class I have narrated you the story. Yes, so what was the story, student? Let me narrate it fastly. Okay, so students, there were two boys. One boy was a boy who was, a school going boy who was every day going to school from his house, and the other boy was a newspaper seller. so the boy who was going to school every day, he when there was a red light and he was he stopped there his bicycle. Every day, what happens? The boy who was selling the newspaper come to him and asked for a English newspaper to take, but he refused to take because he was not interested to take. One day went, then second day also this the same happened. The newspaper boy asked him to take the English newspaper, but he was not, he refused to buy the newspaper. The third day, the boy who was regularly going to the school, he when he stopped on the red light again, this boy, the newspaper seller boy, come to him, and he again asked for the English newspaper. This time the boy who was going to the school, said and buy the Hindi newspaper. He asked for a Hindi newspaper. When the boy asked for a Hindi newspaper, the newspaper seller boy was very shocked. He thought that he was just looking like a Angrez, and why he is asking for Hindi newspaper. So he asked him, why you are asking for Hindi newspaper? I thought you would be reading English newspaper. So this boy who was going to school, every day, he told him that I have a Hindi subject. I know Hindi, I read Hindi, and I know Hindi very well. So he was very surprised and he gave a Hindi newspaper to this school going boy, and he went away. The next day again the same thing happened. He went to the school. When he was coming back to home, he there was a red light. He stopped there, and again this boy, newspaper boy, came to him and asked for a newspaper. But this time he asked ki bhaiya, tell me what this subject means, that you have told yesterday that you have a subject Hindi. So when he was asking about this word subject, it was pronounced, this subject word was pronouncing very weird way, just like when something, some words we don't know about English and we are not able to pronounce it properly, how it looks like. The same way this boy was pronouncing the word subject. So the boy who was the school going boy laughed on him, and he told, okay, have you went to the school sometime? So this boy, newspaper seller boy, replied, no, never. I have never went to the school. But yes, he very proudly said, but yes, I have, from very early age I have sold newspaper. Earlier I was coming with my mother. She was accompanying me. Now I am a big boy. I sell the newspaper by myself only. And he was very proudly said this thing. Again, the boy went to his house. Next day he came to the school, and when he was returning from the school to home, again he's on the red light. When he stopped, again this boy come, newspaper boy, and it was very, he was in a very disturbed mood. So this boy, the school going boy, asked, what happened, why your face is looking so disturbed? So he told that my mother is living in Meerut, and there are some rights going on, and all the family members are there in the Meerut, only in the city Meerut only. They all are facing very, very problems there. So he took the Hindi newspaper from him, the newspaper boy, and he read about all the news. He was also sad, and he consoled him, and the newspaper boy, and he told, don't worry, everything will be okay. And he went away to the house. After, and next day when he came again to the school, and when he was again returning to the home, he didn't found the newspaper boy there. The days went on like this only. One day went, second day passed away, but this newspaper boy was not there, and no one was there to tell the school boy about the newspaper boy. In the meanwhile, what happened, when they were becoming a friend, he shared his name. This newspaper boy told that my name is Samir, what is your name? So he this this the school going boy asked, saw to him very, in a very shocked way, that your name is Samir, my name is also Samir. So this newspaper boy was in a very happy, just like if my name is Swapna and I found someone else named Swapna, then I will be very happy. The same feeling was with the newspaper boy. And then he told that, oh, what a coincidence. The Samir word means Hanuman, and you are Samir. From today, you are Samir 1, and I am Samir 2. Okay, you are Samir Ek and I am Samir Do, and they become a friend and they share their feelings like that. So from here you can see in the picture, this newspaper boy was Samir Do, and this school going boy was Samir Ek, and they become a friends. But when there was riots in Meerut, and his mother and his family was suffering from those communal rights, after that day he was not seen on the news, on the street selling the newspaper. Where he went, no one knows. Samir Ek was not able to find Samir Do anywhere. No news was there about Samir Do. So, students, this story we have narrated earlier also, and today also I told you to do a recapitulation. Now, name three ways in which Samir Ek and Samir Do were different. These differences prevent them from becoming friends. So, do you think that these differences, whatever differences were there between Samir Ek and Samir Do, prevented them, both of them, to become the friends? No or yes? No, these differences didn't stop them to become the friends. But what were those differences? Let's understand. While Samir Ek is more familiar with English, Samir though speaks Hindi. Although they both are more at home at different languages, they still communicate with each other. They made the effort to do so because this was what important to them. So the differences were not important to them. To be a friend was important to them after having so many differences. Like Samir Ek was a boy who was knowing English, and Samir Do was a boy who was speaking Hindi. Samir Ek and Samir Do also come from different religious and cultural backgrounds. While Samir Ek is a Hindu, Samir Do is a Muslim boy. Different religious and cultural backgrounds such as these are an aspects of diversity, students. So the different religion, different background are some of the aspects of diversity. In addition to their diverse religious and cultural background, there are other ways in which Samir Ek and Samir Do were different with each other. For example, Samir A goes to school, Samir Do sells newspaper. This is also one of the difference. But this difference is different from others. Why do you think Samir Do did not attend school? Do you think if it would have been easy for him to attend school if he wanted to? Yes. If in your opinion, is it fair situation that some children get to go school and others don't? Tell me, student, is it a fair situation? No. Samir though did not have the opportunity to attend the school because he was poor child. Yes, he was selling the newspaper, earning the money, and spending his livelihood by that money. Perhaps you have noticed that there are several people in the area where you live who are poor and who don't have enough to eat, or where sometimes not even a place to live also. This difference is not the same as the one we have seen earlier, which they were having, like cultural background difference was there, religion difference was there. This difference is something different from that. This difference is inequality. Here we are talking not of the difference but of inequality. Okay, students, inequality comes about when a person does not have the resources and opportunities that are available to other persons. The caste system is another example of inequality. According to this, society was divided into different groups depending upon the work that people did, and they were supposed to remain in those groups only. So, if your parents are potter, if your parents are craft person, you could have only become a potter or craft person only. Nothing else you can become. If your interest is in different thing, you cannot become that at that time. The system was considered irreversible. You cannot reverse it. Whatever your parents and sisters were doing the work, you have to perform the same work. in the inequality in the caste system, which was practiced in the earlier times. And because of you were not supposed to change your professions, it was not considered necessary to you to know anything more than what you needed in your profession. So this was a caste system, which was one of the example of inequality, which was practiced early in earlier times. This created a situation of inequality. You can see here caste system. According to the work, the people were divided into caste. The Indian caste system. I thought I should share this thing with you. So just see. Brahmins who were doing priest, who were priests, who were doing pujas in the temples. They were Brahmins who were doing the warriors, rulers. Their son and their children became warriors and rulers only. Whose parents were priests, their son and their children become priests only. Whose parents were skilled traders, merchants, and minor officials, they were asked to do this work only. Whose parents were unskilled workers, their children were also asked to do the same work. Whose children were whose parents were doing the sweeping work and the cleaning work, their children were asked to do the cleaning and sweeping work only. So this type of practice was there in the earlier time. But now there is no caste system as such, because there was earlier there was untouchability also due because of caste system. People were not touching or allowing some group of peoples who were doing the cleaning work. But because of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, he abolished this practice of untouchability, and he called those group as Harijan, the people of God. Now students, today we will discuss about what does diversity add to our lives, because now we have understood what is diversity. Yes, the difference on the basis of religion, background, caste, culture. The these are called as diversity, which are found in India. Yes, and other parts also of the world. Just like Samir Ek and Samir Do become friends, you might have friends who are very different from you. Yes, this is Samir Do and this is Samir Ek. You have probably eaten different kind of food in their homes, celebrated different festivals with them, tried out the clothes they wear, and learned some of their languages as well. Yes, you probably like reading and hearing stories and adventures about different animals, people, and even ghosts. So you enjoy to read the stories and hearing the stories of adventure of different animals, people, and even ghosts. Yes, right now also when you are at home and you are watching TVs or you are reading the storybooks, you like to hear and listen and read and see the stories which have the ghosts, the animals, and some adventurous things. Yes, so perhaps you have even enjoy making up stories yourself. Many young people feel happy when they read a good story because it gives them a lot of idea to make up more stories. Some of the students, people who write the stories, they probably listen to the stories, good stories. From the good stories they take the ideas and they make their own stories. People who write stories get their ideas from all sort of different places, from books, real life, and their imagination. So all these things, when all these things work, they make a good story. Those people who write the stories. Yes, some may have lived in forests close to animals to write the story. They live near to the animals so that they can make the story on animals. They and choose to write of their fights and friendship. So some of the people who write story, they choose to write their fights and friendship. They write about friendship, their friendship in their childhood time. Other read real accounts of kings, queens, and write stories about love and honor. Some of the people love to write the stories on the kings and queens, and they write the stories about their love and honors. Yes, some dipped into their own childhood memories of school and friends and write stories of adventures. So some of the people are go back in their childhood. They think about their memories of the school, friends, family, and then they write the stories of their adventures, their good things, whatever happened in their past life. So they write that story, that in the they narrate that in a story form. Yes. So students, imagine if all the storytellers and writers that you have heard and read so far were forced to live in a place where all people wore the same two color red and white, eat the same food, maybe potatoes, took care of the same two animals, for example, deer and cat, and to entertain themselves played snake and ladders. What kind of stories do you think they would write? So think what type of stories, all if all the storytellers will be kept in a one room, at a one place where they have to wear two color clothes only, red and white. They have to eat the same kind of food, that is potatoes, and they will be having only two animals with them, deer and cat. And if they want to entertain themselves, only they can play snake and ladder. What kind of stories do you think they will write? So they will write different type of story according to their imaginations, according to their lives, previous lives. So whatever they will gather the information from different things, what is going on in their mind, according to that they will frame the stories. Yes, isn't it? So now students, there is a homework for you all. And what is the homework? On page number 7, there is a blue box in your book only. And in the blue box, there are two questions. Imagine that you are a writer or an artist who live in the place described above. So, what you have to do, you have to imagine that you are a writer or an artist who live in the place described above. Either write a story or draw a picture of your life here. So, what you have to do, either you take a rough notebook or you can do it in the fair notebook only. You have to write a story or draw a picture of your life where you think you would enjoy living in a place like this, where you have to wear red and white color clothes only. You have to eat potatoes only for to entertain yourself. You have to play snake and ladder only, and you have two animals, that is cat and deer with you. So it's your interest. If you want to write a story, you can you can write a story taking all these things into consideration, or you can draw a picture of your life here. Okay. And there is another activity on page number 6, that is also in a blue box, where there it is written, make a list of the food that you have eaten from different part of India. So you have to make a chart where you have to write which place you have visited, or which states you have visited, and what you have eaten, or you eaten the food of that state, particular state. Okay. Make a list of the languages beside your mother tongue that you can speak at least one or two words of. So you have to also make a list of the languages which you can spoke, and at least one or two words. Okay, except Hindi, your mother tongue. Whatever your mother tongue is there, your mother tongue is Hindi. So if we exclude your mother tongue, which are the languages which you can speak either at least one or two words of that languages? If you know any other languages, you can write down the languages, okay, which you know. So this is a very exciting homework for you, an activity. So do it at home and enjoy. Okay, till then, thank you and have a nice day, students.